My learning experience at the Oxford Summer School, it's been really intense, it's been really enjoyable. I've been, from the first moment, I've been challenged and made to think about my business in ways that I really didn't envisage, so that's been really mentally challenging, but it's been really enjoyable. The opportunity to talk to people from different businesses. Some of those businesses are totally different to mine, but at the same time there's real learnings that I can take home from talking to those other retailers at different levels of their business.
I think Nike's really fortunate to be a part of this program, specifically because we're still flexing our retail muscle. So we look at the UK market as being the retail experts, and I think it's great that we get to be a part of the caliber of retailers that are here, part of this program.
I think what's been really enjoyable for me is actually having a refresher. So going through the commercial elements, the customer, the people elements, the financial parts of the course, I think that's been really helpful. What's also been really good is collaboratively working with other businesses, and I think that's really helped me kind of reflect on my own learnings and what I want to take away from this course.
I think the most enjoyable part has been kind of getting out of your own comfort zone. So just in your day-to-day job, very focused on delivering the results. And just coming here, it really sparks, conversations both with experts but also with your peers, just to think outside of your normal day-to-day and what we can do differently.
I think the most enjoyable part has been having the opportunity to just break outside of your kind of company bubble and really thinking about things differently. And I think having so much exposure to kind of different approaches and different ways of kind of handling problems has been invaluable for me.
I think I was made aware before coming here that I would be stretched and I would be challenged, and it would be something where I wouldn't necessarily be comfortable. So I did come with something of a blank page. I've filled those pages probably several times over, and I've had a truly wonderful time. I need to go away and spend 3 hours in my car reflecting on the wealth of information that has been given to me over the last 4 days. But it's been fabulous. Recommend it.
So the most valuable thing that I think I'll be able to take back to Pexton's Hardware is going to be putting the customer first again. I think we've become a little bit distracted with the daily challenges of running the business, and we've lost sight a little bit about the customer's journey from looking online at our offering to coming in store and just making sure that they're well looked after. There's all sorts of different ideas I've got about how to look after the different types of customer we have, and to make sure that they have a really fantastic experience. And I think the course has been brilliant in making me take a step back and look at that as if I were the customer, putting myself in their shoes. So it's been fantastic.
So I think the most valuable thing that I've learned over the past 4 days is how real the situations are. I think many of us have the same challenges, the same complexities in our business, and it's ensuring and it's empowering to hear that we're all dealing with the same challenges, that we're all facing the same challenges of thinking outside of the box and trying to drive innovation in our daily jobs and our daily roles.
There's two things really. Firstly, it's really made me reflect on my own personal development. So looking at myself, looking at my personal development plan, and kind of refreshed my thinking around my financial knowledge, my people knowledge, the kind of commercial knowledge that I've got so far, how I've strengthened that now. And again, it's given me a bit of a kick to go back and speak to my boss and say, well, what is my defined objectives now for the next 12 months to get to my next level of my career?
Yeah, I think there's so many learnings that I would say that I could actually take back and apply into the business. I think one of the most valuable though is all about customer experience, and I think it's about making retail still have a face and the relevance of that face. So being proud to try and exceed and excel in customers' expectations while making sure that actually the functional and the base level retailing operationally is still just working. So I think customers' expectation and always trying to excel and build the relationship is one of the key takeaways for me.
Effectively, financial analysis is really important in business today, and making sure that we can use the financial balance sheet and profit and loss learnings to implement a digital strategy. So that's the one thing that I got to implement in the next 12 months is a digital strategy, and my experience here at Oxford Summer School has been awesome.
I think most valuable is just to ask the why question a little bit more. It seems quite obvious, but I think we mostly forget. Just ask, why am I doing this, or why does the consumer want this, especially in retail?
I think the most invaluable thing for me has been thinking about mobile as opposed to just online or kind of digital thinking in total. That's really made me think about how we approach it at Marks & Spencer, and it's something that I'm going to take back to my team and think about how we can do things differently going forward.
There's a wealth of information, and we could spend an age going through this. And I think that, the things for me are the real personal things, the real leadership points. I think we had a fabulous presentation from so many expert leaders, really. So I've got a notebook crammed full, and I can't stand here now and give you one specific thing. But as I said, there'll be a lot of reflection from myself, and I'll be working with lots of different areas personally.